Hey, what's up, guys? This is Terabyte, and welcome back to Asagao Academy. So, where we left off, we met these hidden block guys, and then Gerard's coming back to show us around campus. So, let's see. Gerard skidded around the corner, panting as if he ran the entire way. In fact, I didn't doubt that he had. I see you met Hana. She's a new friend of ours, so be nice to her, alright?
What?
Would we ever be anything but nice?
Yeah, whatever.
Last year's tournament would beg to differ. That was one time, and that was only because Shane ate my pizza. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Later, guys.
Anyways, I don't want to keep you. I was giving Hana a tour of the campus since she's new here. Well, it was nice meeting you. I hope we'll see you around more. I hope we'll see you around more. It was nice meeting you. Gerard waved the pair off as they climbed the staircase, then held the door open for me again. And we're off again. At Azalea Arts Center, there's a recording booth and lots of spare rooms for the clubs to meet in. The theater is right next to it, and that's where John holds all the drama club and all its rehearsals. I think the student council elections are held there, and Jared has a special event at least once a semester. Last year it was a martial arts exhibition, and Jared did kendo against other practitioners in the school. He shook his head in awe.
See what I mean?
He's truly talented, really. All of my friends are. I think I'm really lucky to have people like that around me. Aw, Gerard.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you have a question? No, that's alright. Great. Over there you can see Higabana peeking out at the distance. There's a field separating us, and people like to eat there. Gerard seemed a cheerful, grateful, down-to-earth kind of person. He was really going out of his way to help out and be kind to me, and didn't even seem to realize what a big deal that was. I giggled. Something told me I shouldn't point it out. Despite that, I was truly thankful. He took me to the places Mai did and more, describing everything, and several past events in excruciating detail. It was a little much for a friendly tour, but having the names of locations of the buildings burned into my mind was a good thing. We ended the tour back in Poppy Hall after what seemed like hours of walking. Gerard was keen on finishing off the tour with the best place on campus. Ta-da! Here it is, the Normal Boots Club Room! He pushed the door open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular room filled with desks and some kind of toys. It's not much, but it's home to some of my happiest memories. He shut the door again and dusted his hands. There's a little closet here people use to store things, too. He reached to turn the handle, but paused, then retracted his hand. Was that a shutter I saw? Just a little tip. Knock before you open any door to any open the door to any closet on campus.
Really?
Why? Oh god, I'm afraid. Oh, you know, ghosts, I guess? That was strange advice, delivered strangely. Gerard was uncomfortable. I wasn't sure what to make of it. He knocked, and a few seconds later opened the door. Oh, what? Someone was in that closet. I was not expecting someone in that closet. Why was someone in that closet? You have taken the words right out of my mouth. Why was someone in that closet? Oh my god. I don't know what to do about this game. I don't know what to do. Hey! Gerard waved to the person, then closed the door, turning back to me. Oh! Sorry if he scared you. What? Anyways, that's it for the tour! How was it? Oh my god! Are you kidding me? He beamed. I hesitated. Seeing his eye twitch slightly, thought better than to bring it back up. I don't know what to do about this game. What is that? Why was there someone in that closet? It was awesome. Thank you so much. I learned a lot about the school and about you and your friends. It really made me feel included. No problem. Not at all. I like helping out. I wish I had someone to show me around when I first got here.
Huh.
You have no idea how long it took me to find all those secret tunnels and make a complete map of campus. Secret tunnels?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, oh man, I've got to show you. Gerard glanced at the clock hanging in the wall and winced.
Oh.
Darn, I gotta get going. I have homework to do. But if you ever need more help, I'm here for you. He got out a notebook and scribbled something down. Then he ripped it out and gave it to me. Here, my phone number, dorm number, address, parents' phone number, email, spacebook, and blipper information. Don't hesitate to ask me anything.
See you later.
I'll see you later, Hana. It was really great spending time with you. Just like that, he was gone. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and fought the urge to open the door after Gerard closed it. Now I was going to see who was in there. Oh Lord, why? Darkness. The light was off this time. I slid my hand across the wall, looking for the switch, and flipped it. There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paints and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in here, and this was the only exit. I closed the door, blinked hard, and walked straight back to my dorm room. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Ignoring that last incident, Gerard truly went out of his way to show he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression he was this way for everyone, maybe even everything. He was thorough, very thorough, and when he wanted to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. Maybe it hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled into bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. This time, I knew I wouldn't get lost. Yay, we're making friends! Yay! Oh, God. Fashion show with Pro Jared. Oh, my. Maya and I arrived at Poppy Hall the next morning, and it immediately became clear. Something had changed. Posters drenched in nausea-inducing nausea-inducing neon colors were plastered on the lockers. Several students gathered to take a look. I can say words. I promise, I can say words. Oh, my gosh. We walked over to one of the walls to take a better look. Is that Jared? When Mai didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. Mai, you're drooling. That seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the drivel on her chin. I am not! What are these posters for? Well, last year Jared put on a fashion show, and it looks like he's doing it again this year. I didn't know Jared was into fashion. Mai shrugged. He's not. Oh my god. I waited for some type of clarification.
So cute.
One time in biology, I saw him take off his sweater, and his shirt kind of got stuck to it and pulled up, and I swear he had like 20 abs. Oh my god. I waited in vain.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Oh no. Maya and I, oh my god, whipped around, and there stood Jared in all his glittering magnificent glory. Maya's face turned a blushing pink. Why are you actually glittering? Why? The most beautiful guy in school. I forgot, that's why. I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters. Are we sure this is pro Jared and not Danny Sexbang? Yeah. They're really something, Jared. I like your abs! With sudden soul-crushing realization of what she said, her expression turned to a mixture of horror and disgust. Jared was unfazed. Thanks. But Hana, it was actually you I wanted to speak to. Uh-oh! Why would he want to talk to me? Yeah, okay. What's up? Jared looked expectantly at Mai. She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could. Mai, would you go get me a soda? I'm really thirsty. Without a word, Mai scuttled away. Jared turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye. He seemed used to the effect he had on women. I wanted to talk to you about the fashion show, actually. You're new here and all, so you probably don't know. But every year I like to put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills. Oh my god. Wait, what? You know, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of. Oh my. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a stack of glossy photos, and thrust them into my hands. I stared down at them in awe. I flipped through them, starting to notice a pattern. You can tell my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of pro Jared. I flipped to the last photo. Heat shot up my neck and into my ears. Surely this was some kind of joke! I'm sorry, it's really funny. I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my skirt. What does this have to do with me? Ah, that might have been a touch rude. Jared, as smooth as ever, simply smiled. I think you have potential, Hana. He suddenly leaned in close to me. So close, in fact, that I could smell his cologne, a musky, sweet aroma of earthy scents and... ham? Potential for what, exactly? Jared shifted, his mouth so close to my ear that I could feel its heat. For greatness. Oh my god. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it.
All right.
My card, my number's on the bottom. If you're ever interested, I could teach you a thing or two about modeling. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Jared was gone. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hand. By the time I got through the milling students and to the classroom, Mai was sitting at her desk, face down and completely still. I took my seat and twisted around to poke the dejected Mai-shaped heap. She didn't budge. Mai? Mai? I heard a muffled groan of despair.
I can't believe this.
I'm such a social disaster. No, you're not. I tried to sound comforting, but I was never good with this sort of thing. Mai was finally lifted her head from her desk. What's that? She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I set it in front of her. Mai appraised it for a long moment with a blank face, as if I set a rare artifact in front of her that she didn't actually believe was real. Then her eyebrows pulled together. He gave you his number?
Well,
Yeah? Sort of. I mean, not really. He said I should call him if I want him to teach me how to model like him. It was embarrassing to even say the words. It was embarrassing to even say, and the words felt awkward in my mouth. The moment I said them out loud, I wished I could grab them back and swallow them. I expected Mai to give me a once-over before making an off-the-cuff comment about how I wasn't nearly pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't.
Yeah!
He, totally wants to get with you. Her tone was so matter-of-fact I gaped.
What?
What? No, he doesn't. Why would you say that?
Bingo.
Okay, Hana, I've taken enough sex ed classes to know when a guy fully wants you and Jared, fully wants you. Mortified, I snatched the business card back off her desk and shoved it into my jacket pocket, turning away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. By now, the classroom was filled with students. They chattered amongst themselves, but the white noise of their conversations wasn't loud enough to drown Mai out. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see John and PBG seated in their desks at the back of the classroom. I'm talking serious, grabby hands in the back of his dad's Camaro here. You're going to make babies with Pro Jared, Hana. Why? Why? Little glittering Jared baby. We all have that one friend. No, I'm not. You're totally crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Miss Shizuka, like some kind of angel, cleared her throat at the front of the class. I exhaled gratefully and sunk down in my seat. When class finally ended, Maya and I headed for the cafeteria, the incident forgotten in her hurried attempts to explain Miss Shizuka's scandalous last relationship. We're gonna find out more, possibly about that relationship, and whatever the hell is going to happen next, because, God, this game throws some really interesting twists in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.